Welcome everybody, welcome into the studio. I've put in a little bit of candle here, so I switch it on. This candle here is just a symbol of hope, peace, healing, and a sense of comfort for anyone going through grief. Any mother on this special Mother's Day going through any form of grief, any form of loss, through miscarriage, born sleeping, still looking for connection to their missing children, mothers who were forced to give up their kids, mothers searching for their own mothers and then being told, oh, you are not wanted. That can be heartbreaking. Mothers that have been hurt by their own mothers and grieving, going through their mother's wound. I'm hoping somebody heals somewhere. So because today might not be a fun day, because they remember how hurtful it feels like their parents don't want them. Mothers battling with depression, helplessness, anxiety, shame, judgment, really wanting to wake up and be there for their children, but for some reason they are really pulled down, down to the dark side. Their shadow self is not letting them come out into the light. So today is for those moms who are confused, trying to navigate all this, sorrowful experiences and challenges in their lives. I am here to invite you into a life of calm. So first and foremost, I'm going to read something for you. When you lose a dear one, meditate. The vibration of love reaches out beyond this finite world and touches the soul wherever he is. So wherever your kids may be, gone, alive, lost, somewhere that we all don't know. So I'm hoping that the message will be passed across to you today to say, dear mother, I am all right. Stop worrying about me. This is just a quote from Egyptian papyrus letter. It's 2000 BC. So this letter is as old as time. And I have to say it again. So if you're a mom there and your child is lost and you're worried and you don't know where they are simply saying, dear mother, I am all right. Stop worrying about me. It's easier said than done. But if we worry less, at least we can know somewhere, somehow, your souls will connect. So the first thing I want to encourage mothers to do is to make a happy home. I'm going to leave this here. Okay, see, a happy home. My people will live in safety, quietly at home. They will be at rest. For those that are going through anxious experiences on this Mother's Day, I'm hoping that you find peace, you find safety, quietness at home so that you can have rest. And when you have rest, a lot of things can really take shape and form. Now, I know there are so many moms out there just really angry at their own mother, angry at their parents, and today they refuse to celebrate something. But there's a message I need to pass on to you so that you can see it differently. Okay, I've got like a small affirmation card, and it says, I see my parents as tiny children who need love. Remember, your parents were once babies. They are still babies somehow. So if we see them as tiny children who need love, then you kind of, release some of the grip on anger. Forgiveness will take place. It's not easy, but it's a long journey. So on the other side of this, stuff, it says, I have compassion for my parents' childhood. I now know that I choose them because they were perfect for what I had to learn. I forgive them and set them free, and I set myself free. So we need to set them free so that we can be free as well. It's a long journey to set people free. Think about all the people that have been captive, just even modern day slavery. Think about all the effort that you need to put to try and rescue people. Imagine if you set them free, you also set your mind free, that somewhere, somehow, you've managed to save somebody. You've saved a soul. So on this special day where people are just screaming, happy, wanting to know, oh my God, everybody posting positive messages out there, I am being mindful that there's somebody out there that is a mom who is not having a positive day today. So to such person, regardless of who you may be, wherever you are, I'm hoping that you be a praying woman. I'll give you my last, not my last one, just a bit more. Hope in the Lord. This is what I do as a mom, as a woman. If for some reason I am lost and I don't know what to do, I always say to myself, oh God, what can I do? What does your word say to me? So now let's go. I hope you focus. Being a praying woman does not mean that you will never have bad days. It means you are willing to find beauty even in the ugliest days. So some days people will just be happy, some days people will just be sad. But no matter the experiences we are having in life, please remember that we the people, we God's chosen people, women, mothers, we also have bad days, we also have good days, but all of it will come to pass and then we'll have peace. What else did I want to say? Let me see if I can sneak that there. Just a moment. I'm back. What was I saying? We're speaking about hope in the Lord. However your day is going, always remember to hope in the Lord. As a mother, being a praying woman does not mean that you never have bad days. It means you are willing to find beauty even in the ugliest days. Here, sometimes it rains, okay? I'll tell you a secret of how sometimes I heal myself. I go in the bus and I just look at people's shoes. It's weird, right? And I see if somebody's got a colorful shoe, say the person's got a yellow shoe on. I go around just checking for yellow objects. Sometimes I find yellow flowers, people with yellow dresses, yellow cars. Then I begin to see yellow everywhere. It just reminds me that I am not the only one going through certain challenges, certain grief. Some experiences I've got, like had a miscarriage. I just realized I'm not the only one going through it, but I'm grieving differently. So I held on to my grief, I honored it, I lived with it. I know that's in the past, but it's also part of my present. I don't allow it outweigh, my current joy in life, not joys. So I just take it with me as part of my essence, but not in a heavy way, but in a lighter way. So if you go somewhere, find maybe like a blue shoe, find maybe like a red bag, and realize a lot of things are happening around you. So you don't go out thinking, oh, it's just me, this is happening too. No, there's so many people going through a lot of challenges, especially mothers today. So as always, if anybody is grieving for any reason, please make sure that you live a good life, because I don't think any of your children or relative want to see you being low, depressed, helpless, filled with shame and worries. So for that, I'm going to leave you with one small advice, and it says, I am growing through every experience. Are you growing through your experience, or your experience is just weighing you down? Is your experience like driving you mad? Is your experience draining you? So please make sure your experience is adding growth to your mindset, both mentally, physically, spiritually. as we celebrate Mother's Day today. So for the last but not the least word, I need to bring this down here so that we can have some room. We need some room. I'm going to leave you one last word, one very, 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 very semi-last word. And it says, the last word, God could not be everywhere, therefore he created mothers. This is a Jewish proverb I copied. My mother always used to say. It's a book by Anna Tocha. So I love this message. Imagine God being everywhere through mothers. Imagine, just imagine. We as mothers, we are everywhere. Being happy, being sad, being a complete mom, being angry, just all the emotions that make us a complete mother. So on this occasion, if you're grieving, please take your time. Okay? Take your time. Take it gently and honorably hold your grief for the past in order to fully accept it. Okay? You have to gently hold it. The grief is very delicate. We need to hold it nicely, gently, and sit with it. So if you, for some reason, you cannot find peace, cannot find calm, I'll say something to you. It's a word from Paul Wilson, and it says, sit in a church. When I was grieving the loss of my unborn child, I was always in different churches. I just sit in the cathedral and just watch. So he says, regardless of what you believe in, some people are not Christians. They don't believe in going to temples, mosques, and religious places. But churches and temples are extraordinary places of peace. Take a pew and absorb the atmosphere of absolute peace and calm that permeates them. So please find a space. Some people like to go into maybe like a garden. I also went to the park and I enjoyed my walks. It kind of freed my mind. It allowed me be me. It allowed me walk, and it allowed my eyes to be moist, and it allowed me cry, and then it cleanses my soul, and then people just watch me, and then I just come home. It was a beautiful experience. It still is. So I am very happy that on this Mother's Day, I'm able to speak to those people who are struggling for one reason or the other, who are experiencing challenges, who for some reason are unable to, enjoy this very day of, happiness, loud people posting all their pictures of their children and all that. Oh, and to all the 4 mommies, please, if you've lost a 4 baby as well, we truly honor those babies as well. So all the best, and may this candle always bring you peace. I like candles. It's really quiet, it's peaceful. Okay, so I'm going to put it back here so that we can all see. I love candles. Candles give me peace, and I hope candles give you peace. Okay, so this is all I have for you today. Stay blessed, stay safe, continue on your healing journey. My hope is that at the end of your destination, you'll find yourself healed. Stay blessed. Bye.